Hey everybody, Scott Travels. Today is February 23rd. How are we doing today? Heat wave out. Plus 40 in Boston. Wow. Everything's melting. Still no salt though. So much ice still out there. But bear day. All kinds of stuff in the news today. I'm very disappointed in you. Some are, yeah. So, apparently Disney has never announced it officially, but it goes Magic Kingdom is getting two lands. Are we not? We did not know this. I mean, I thought every Disney fanatic knew that we were getting new land, Cars and villains. That villains actually was popular enough to consider 25, 30 years ago villains. I mean, there's if I could find that picture of Alice Cooper with I think the big bad wolf and somebody else, it was hilarious. I can't find that online. You can't send it to me. I'll put it out. Give me credit to me. A Disneyland inspired theme park in India is coming. Announcements, handshakes, and agreements on land leases. So, sounds like a thing. I've talked about cruises and growing cruises in India recently. Wow, I didn't know there was this kind of money floating around India that we're missing out on these things. Apparently, are. So, a lawyer who sues cruise lines says Royals a mess. Bigger the ship, the bigger the mess. A recent tour of A6 on Sanitary, A6 and A5 they had canceled the cruise and cleaning head to toe before they could leave. 94 or higher is a perfect score. They talked about, hamburgers not being refrigerated and out, and not even being in a drawer, a refrigerator drawer. They have drawers that you pull out and they're refrigerated. You can reach in for the hamburger and throw it on the grill, turn around and put it on the grill. Just out. People touching ice with their hands, and gloves. And gloves were plentiful on the wall, they said. So, what the hell's going on, Royal? You want people there and you're saying you're the biggest ship, but your shit is not clean. York County, Virginia, or Yorktown, Virginia, wants cruises. Originally, they had talks of Princess coming to this little area. I have a clip of the town they were talking about and the little island stop they wanted next to the bridge where the ship would cruise out, turn around, and go that way because it can't go under the bridge. But Princess had originally talked about, and there was here's a guide with a map of foods, snacks, ice creams, craft shops. It sounds like a wonderful time for cruise ship passengers. Go to a little boutique of towns and craft shops to wander around. I mean, I don't know what kind of other things to do other than walk around town at the shops and maybe get a bite to eat or ice cream or fudge and candy. And I was reading some of the things off it earlier and I was like, everything sounded pretty good. I mean, there's probably some stuff like, a ferry boat out to the waters and back and forth and other things you could do, and they'll figure it out. But they want the cruise lines there. Well, good for you if you get it. 2025 market report. This came out today. For a 45-minute read. Oh my lord. You do not want to read this thing. It is everything that everyone is reading. It is I'm dry docking, but they're not dry docking, so now we're going to have to dry dock because they didn't. New ships are coming, and these are previews of pictures of ships that are coming. And this gets sent to, well, you can have, anyone can actually subscribe to it, but it says it goes to the cruise lines, and it's just poured over. To find out that in this published magazine of who's what doing what and what announcements have been made. I mean, wow. It's like dirty laundry without having spies, It's so funny. And it's very boring. It just says who's going to be in dry dock the next year. Um, Honestly, I give a lot of crap to Carnival, but they have a lot of ships going in dry dock. I understand a lot of ships are older and need to be dry dock. Sunshine, excuse me. It just came out dry dock. But it's from 1996. I mean, just look at the outside of the ship. I mean, what the hell is that thing? I'll have a picture of it, what it looks like. I mean, they did do a lot of work, but I mean, I take a lot of guff to Carnival, but I mean, they do a lot of refurbishments on their ships. Cruise stocks are down still from the announcement of taxation. Most of them I'll show, like Carnival, NCL. Royal's the only high one. The rest are like under $25 a share. Wow. Most shares don't buy dividends. They cruise stocks are just, you buy so much of it and you show them and you get onboard credit. That's how they get it back. But I mean, yeah, cruise ship stocks aren't really high. The Royal's over $200 a share. The rest are $25 a share. I mean, that's why they're so low. There's no dividends paid out in a quarterly check or anything like that. No, it's just, yeah, if you own it, you own it, and then you can get onboard credit most of the time. So if you're interested, look for it, ask how much it costs, and you only get one credit. So there's no point beyond the threshold of buying the stock for that price and then using it for onboard credit from then on. If you can afford to buy stock and have it money tied up for a while to do that. So something to look into.